have that crowd behind him and move on into the latter stages of this one.
Absolutely. So the big performance is showing up definitely. I mean, it essentially played out exactly as the analysts were talking about.
Yeah.
Next, he needed to show up, and he was it was just destroying them, especially on the second map there too. Even throughout the first map, I think he was sort of more of a middle of the pack guy, but I mean, going on to the second map was all his game. Tap's been a little bit more quiet actually. He's kind of been the one that I was expecting to step up as the top fragger, but we saw that at the end of that game, he was definitely taking on that role for his team.
I have to say, though, commiserations to Rogue, but also Tensky played so well. And he's one of these players that I've seen go from actually being removed from the Deacon's House lineup, trying to get back into CSGO, and now he's really having top performances on international LAN stages. But of course, that's not enough. You need the whole team to be there. And of course, some could say that maybe it's the whole thing with them going to a LAN in the US, then going straight back. They had, I think they mentioned it, 39 hours at home before going here, so no practice at all. And that might have been the one that's hurt him here.
Oh, there you go. Keev, X-God. He's the new X-God, I guess.
Definitely. But yeah, of course, 16-12, 16-6 are the score lines for this game as Big move on 2-0 into the decider game, which will, of course, be broadcasted on this very channel later today.
And Keev, again, just to bring him up for a second, too, since the convenient timing of the sign works out there.
Yep.
Not to underscore him, he shows up and has a huge performance with the AWP as well. So I talked about at the beginning how he was kind of slumping a little bit towards the end of his time with his previous team, but he's shown up so far. And at this tournament, he's been having a huge amount of impact.
Definitely. Him and Nex have been the standout players for me. And also Legia, because Legia is one of these players that you mentioned it. He is questionable on some maps.